Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Porte at dual Dimitri von Leuschner's exit. Affirm Days of Our Lives uncover that one more cast part has raised a ruckus around town entryway. Grass affirms that Porte is out at duel, so he's authoritatively completed his run as Dimitri von Leuschner. In the episode, Leo Obvious got some awful news via telephone. Dimitri was moved to a supermax jail, so it appears Melinda Trask stayed faithful to her promise and got that going for Slane Peterson Brady. Obviously, that leaves Leo without an old flame. However, it likewise makes the way for some new story open doors. His time has expired. We're now seeing a more evil rendition of Leo. There's generally an opportunity Dimitri will pull off one more getaway or even squirm out of his lawful pursues the street. Up to that point, Dimitri has been composed into a corner, so it's a good idea that the show's sending him away and zeroing in on different characters. Porte previously showed up as Dimitri on Days of Our Lives. Past saw him back in 2021, preceding making his presentation on the principal show beginning in May 2023. In spite of the fact that Leo's sweetheart will be secured tight. For years to come, Greg Rickout is staying close by and will get some astonishing material in Dimitri's non-appearance. Dimitri's leave comes closely following a few others, so Salem has lost a few recognisable faces of late. Lishin W, a Beauty Brady, Sean Brady, Talia O'Brien left the job of Gwen Rizek and took over for Jen Lilly following her own flight. Presently, Dimitri's flight is the most recent Days cast change, so what is your opinion about that? Now, will you miss Porte as Dimitri von Leuschner? Stunning disclosure, first date nerves, staggering uncover Days of Our Lives suggests some show-filled minutes that will surprise fans. Days of Our Lives. It features two characters coincidentally find a stunning disclosure, while two others set out on their authority first date, and a super couple individually offers a few uncovering disclosures. What should fans expect during Wednesday's show? Time to make plunge. Dual stunning revelation, first date nerve, staggering reveal, spoilers. Will they figure out that Chad DiMera would one say one is half proprietor of the onlooker? That is plausible. Notwithstanding, this is the place that is known for Salem, so maybe they coincidentally find something different like a missing convict, a dead body, or a medication needle. Watchers ought to continuously plan for something amazing. Here is Michaels. Inevitably head out on their most memorable date across town. Show that Harris Michaels and Ava Vitale will go out on their most memorable authority date, and it seems to be both will be a bit apprehensive about it. In any case, make them run off to have huge science with one another, so it seems like Days of Our Lives spoilers next about 14 days. So grabbing confusion, DNA results, circle of drama overburdened Days of Our Lives. Rafe Hernandez and Jada Tracker account for themselves. Everything without a doubt revolves around the couples during this show. As Days episode note that both Rafe Hernandez and Jada Tracker should account for themselves. Who will go first, and what precisely would they say they are uncovering to one another? Fans should check out, find out. Finally, added mysteries for the show express that Wendy Shin will have a close-to-home breakdown. As she opens dependent upon her Beatrice Johnson losing a kin is no simple thing. Days of Our Lives and updates and maybe bother. It's Stephanie Johnson's back-breaking problem, and she pursues a choice. She dumps Chad DiMera for his mean move of terminating Everett Lynch. Days of Our Lives violate a lot. Stephanie was at that point getting dubious of Chad's exceeding and his doubts of Everett. He didn't completely accept that the slightest peep about Everett's story from the start. She was understanding. She didn't know whether she accepted him either, yet she was managing her previous hurt over thinking Everett ghosted her, yet he appeared to be entirely authentic when he got out whatever occurred. Days of Our Lives, Stephanie's back-breaking problem choice dumps Chad over terminating Everett. After all, it's not the initial time in Salem somebody strolled to a post box and just vanished to recall Marlena Evans' most memorable spouse. Where Craig. In any case, Chad isn't recently stressed that Everett's a liar. He's concerned that he's moving in on Stephanie. No work, so he truly no stay in Salem was Chad's supposition. Dual Stephanie Johnson could do without overextends. Stephanie could do without overextends, particularly where Chad's concerned. Behaving like he claims her when he won't wait her. It's hard to rival the memory of a dead cousin. They had that banter quite recently, when Stephanie needed to get hitched just before Everett appeared, yet Chad wasn't prepared to continue on past Abigail DiMera. Presently, Stephanie begins pondering a portion of Chad's unseemly moves from a couple of months back, like when he subtly cautioned Alex Kyriakis, a Bert Scott Wilson, to avoid her. And that wasn't Chad's call to make by any stretch of the imagination. Despite the fact that she understood he was attempting to be defensive and believed that she's a grown-up, since he had no faith in her own choices, and particularly this thought about connections. Days of Our Lives, a stunning revelation. Stephanie and Everett will before long make a stunning revelation. One that could relate to Chad and his naughty controls. Since Chad didn't fire Everett straightforwardly, they might find his buy. All things considered, Chad nudged Uganda to do the terminating, and he coerced him a smidgen to inspire him to make it happen. The Observer deal could spring up on the web. Chad didn't simply emerge and say he purchased Gwen's half of the onlooker and suggested Everett for terminating Xander should stay silent. This would unquestionably factor into Stephanie's concluding. This was the straw that broke the camel's back with Chad, and she packs her things and moves back in with her folks.